You're the first. Welcome. Hi, Wilco, Genya. Whatever. How bad? Hi, Harp. Poor Rengoku in your picture. Blue color filter. Okay, so blue. Let's do blue. Let's do royal. Hey, what up, Moth and Random? Yes. And yay, I'm glad that you actually got a notification. That's half the battle lately. Yeah, I like this darker blue better. It'll work better. Yes, I did. Yeah, see, there you go. What up, Flowers? How you doing? Yeah, see, that's the thing I keep hearing too, is that people don't get notified, or even if you have the bell on and all that other stuff, YouTube's just like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't know what's happening with like this internet wise. I mean, yeah, I decided to do some Death Note since you guys have been asking about it, and I figured I'd bump it up to the list because I could find something relatively easy to do it. Although you got to get the numbers of the stream up, because like last one it was less than 200, which is like a lot less than normal on total views anyway. So, uh, oh no. I don't know. See, it's stuff like that that I don't understand how the notification system does or does not work. You know, like sometimes cats, your lives, it'll pop up and be like cats is live, and it's 13 hours later. Like your live is already done and everything. By the time I get a notification on my YouTube, Blender's been like that before, where Blender's been on live, and I've seen him on live. I've seen that he was live, and I never got a notification. And then like a day later, it's like, hey, yeah, by the way, did you know that Pencil Blender is live? Not was live, is live. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell to even think of now. So yeah, YouTube's weird like that. It wouldn't let Ravioli comment in the live yesterday either. So, and it's done that to Crystal, where she couldn't comment on a live. In Crystal's case, though, it was she restarted her phone or restarted YouTube, like closed it out and restarted the app, and it worked then. But still a fucking pain in the ass that it shouldn't be. No, I'm not drawing Doma. All right, that works. No, I live. Oh wow, you are here. We were just talking about you not showing up and stuff, Mom. Or I was on the last live. Hi, Random. What up, Luna? It needs to rain here so bad. I need it to rain here so bad right now. Like I desperately need it to rain here in Las Vegas because it's making my head like hurt. I'm hurting because of fucking it needs to rain. And it won't rain because we live in the desert. Yeah, it won't rain here because we live in the desert, and the desert's like we don't like rain. But my head hurts because of the fact that so I'll when it's kind of it doesn't even have to be bad weather. It's just like when weather happens, like rain and stuff like that, the pressure change causes me to get migraines and stuff. I don't have a full blown migraine right now, but it's building and I can feel it. Like, so there's a good chance later today, after I get Crystal home from work, my brain's going to start screaming at me and not in a good, oh, yeah, like go draw, go make art, go do something way, but in the way of, I hate my life and I want it to stop. I want the pain to stop, not me stop. That's not what I meant. But the migraine part is just so bad sometimes. I hate migraines. I was telling you guys the other day about bee stings causing me to cry. Migraines have done that to me as well. A few times before, and in fact, I've had to go to the doctor before and get like medicine because how bad the migraines have gotten pain wise. Yeah, it's not fun. Migraines are not fun. So, I'm drawing L from Death Note. Oh, is Grayson there? Oh, show Grayson this, Mom. I wish it was raining here, cats. I know you don't like rain, but I miss it so bad. I was drawing Ryuk and my cup of coffee spilled on. Oh shit! Nice, green hair is awesome. So that's what I did yesterday. What is Grayson like, Mom? Does Grayson like anything in particular that I might have art of that you could show him? It's amazing that he was there and nobody told me or Crystal about it. As in, my brother and his wife did not tell me. So cool. Hey, Turtle. It is a big family, somewhat. Yes, you told me a while back they were coming. Nobody else told me. You told me, not your favorite son or his wife. I haven't talked to them in, well, since Mad Monster, when they didn't call me back or text me until after we got it fixed. I do not have any Thor for Grayson, but I did do this. You can show Grayson. Good luck, Flower. Show Grayson that, Mom. Nice. That's awesome. I'm happy. I'm happy you're getting cast off because that sucks. Good luck with that and your Your first itchy or scratch of your leg will be amazing. See, yeah, Haru, you're not the only one. A couple other people said that they didn't have get notified and stuff that I was live. So YouTube's being stupid again today. I don't know why, or that's what I'm going with. It's YouTube just being dumb. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry, Turtle. What up, Vox? Yeah, YouTube. Well, also YouTube's not giving notifications is what Lumi said, and somebody else said that they didn't get a notification, or they got a notification. It was the first time they actually got a notification. So YouTube's being weird. Like I said the other day, Ravioli said that they couldn't comment on the live that was happening. You know what I want to do? Just a completely weird thing. I want to get. Oh, I want Jordan Persegati or Getty. I'm not sure how to say his last name. The Australian artist that I've told you guys about before. I want to draw something against him, not a competition wise, but like or with him. I want to draw something with him. I think that'd be cool. Uh, oh shit! That's messed up, Rui. Oh no! R.I.P. R.I.P. Man. Goodbye. That's so weird that they would do that. That YouTube would do that. Like I know it does it, and it goes back and they'll like do stuff and check people's stuff and whatever. But like sometimes I feel like they'll do that to somebody like you, but then a while back we had a troll in here that thought it was funny to screen grab and record the conversation that people were having in the chat one day and stuff like that. So, and when we tried to report them and everything for people's safety, YouTube was just like, no, I'm good. We're going to let those people keep their channel, even though we know that these people are like 12. YouTube just let it keep going and let that slide. So yeah, It's really interesting sometimes how YouTube decides or doesn't decide what it's going to enforce or not enforce, if that makes sense. Maybe you need to restart your thank you, Shinzo. Maybe you need to restart the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't blame you. Finally, yeah. Hey, Wendigo, how you doing? Good. I'm glad that it finally did get taken down. I know it took forever, but those people, I think that dude still has his channel, or girl, or guy, whoever they were, whatever that person's gender was. I don't know. I don't care. Uh, yeah. Uh, Wendigo. That's a neat. Wendigos are neat. I like. It's a neat, weird animal, and completely made up by the fact that people are crazy, and or maybe a hairless bear. Because hairless bears are terrifying. By the way, if you've never seen a hairless bear, don't Google it. Just as a, you probably don't want to see what it looks like. It's like cocaine bear, but on nightmare fuel. I mean, cocaine bear kind of is nightmare fuel in on itself, but like grizzly fucked up on cocaine, killing people, terrifying. A hairless bear on its own, just sitting in the woods, also terrifying. Or at least that's the mythos that I read about one time. People talking about Wendigos and where they came from was because of like maybe a hairless bear or something like that. So it's kind of a neat concept overall. Uh, Yay! Yeah, that sucks. They still have a channel. Well, AI in itself. What's your question, Wendigo? AI in itself is like. Oh, I was talking about the Wendigos, right? Is that your question about the whole mythos of Wendigos, like the actual cryptid type thing? Is that what you were asking me about? I just think it's a neat concept. Like it's pretty interesting to me anyway. Also, all the storytime animators are getting demonetized because of AI systems. What do you mean, cats? Like what story time? Like I don't. Are you talking about the AI story people or what? I don't know I don't know what that means. Welcome, Saja. Yeah, I don't. Are they actually doing stories like as an actual person, or is it the AI voice doing it? Because to be honest, if voices and the AI people that are getting demonetized, then yay. Uh, See you later, Wendigo. Hope you like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm okay with like if it's just the assholes that are the people that are just like, yeah, man, AI, build me a video and story for this event, and then it does it, and then they make money off of it, and I hate that shit. Oh, see, that's not right. It shouldn't demonetize a digital artist, but it should be able to filter out because there's like I know ChatGPT, Copilot, and uh a couple other of the AIs. You can put an AI video in and it'll tell you, or AI picture or whatever, and it'll be like, no, that's AI. You think AI would be able to recognize the AI and the only demonetize the AI people, not a digital artist, because like let's face it, digital art is that's it is art. It's just a different format medium at the end of the day. Your cost as a digital artist is different than my cost as a traditional in this aspect of art. Like I do pen to paper, so my costs are different because I have canvases and I have canvases and markers and pencils and erasers and stuff like that to get. You have to but digital, you have to buy an iPad or a computer or any of that kind of stuff to get it. So yeah, it's messed up. I hadn't seen anything about that though, Cats. Thanks for letting me know. See you later, Ruby. Yeah. Low stream already again. And see, I don't know what's going on with YouTube on this. Yeah, see, that's not cool. What up? Welcome back, Haru. That's not cool that's happening. And again, like I said, AI should know, hey, this is AI, or this is, somebody actually putting forth that work, that effort, that that amount of work. AI should know better. But here we are. Yeah. Oh, I realized I just realized I didn't set up goal or anything for this. Oh well. Oh, it doesn't matter. Ooh. There's nothing wrong with cold rice. I'll tell you what my favorite rice in the whole world is just some white rice with a little bit of salt and butter. Like you just mix in a little bit of butter and like a little bit of salt and you just good stuff. Good stuff. Yellow rice is really good. I like rice pilaf too, quite a bit. I like rice. I'm a big fan of rice in general. Anytime I eat, I can get rice or whatever. I usually do. I usually have rice as the option. Yeah, rice is good. Rice is one of my favorite food of all, just in general. Is I'm a big fan of rice. Uh, I can't remember what that lady's name was. That mom, are you? My mom's probably not still in here. I'd ask her though. There was a lady that used to live down underneath us, and she used to bring us this red rice stuff. My mom didn't eat it because my mom doesn't like rice. Um, but this lady would bring it because she'd make it for her and her husband or whatever, and her boys wouldn't eat it. Her kids, they were too American for it or whatever, and they're like, "No, we're not eating that shit, mom. Sorry." And so she'd make a big pot of this stuff for her and her husband couldn't always eat it because it's a lot of food, right? And so she'd bring it up to us, man, and we just tear me, my brother, and my sister, dad, man, that shit would be gone. It would be gone. I do not like beans, so no beans. You can keep all of that crap to yourself. I don't eat beans. I eat green beans, but I don't eat beans on anything that's like anything else. So do not like beans. Beans, magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't like beans. And Crystal likes that though. Crystal will eat that yellow beans and rice. She likes that a lot, actually. When we go to this place called Nevada Chicken, that's what she gets a lot of times is their beans and rice. So, hello Nova. Yeah, I don't like beans. So like chili doesn't have beans. Anytime I make chili, it doesn't have beans in it. But also, chili's not supposed to have beans in it. Beans is a depression era additive of for chili. Beans were because meat was so expensive, and so anybody who eats beans in their chili is not wrong. But if they tell you that, well, that's the way it's supposed to be, they're wrong. That's a Texas thing. You're wrong. Beans do not have beans. Chili does not have beans, and people who tell you it does are wrong. Hi, what up, Crochet? I was just talking about chili and beans. I don't like beans. Haru said that they liked yellow beans and rice, or yellow rice and beans. Um, Chili is anything. It's everything but without beans. Real chili, Texas chili, where Texas is the person, the place that made chili, pretty much. From what I understand, it's just meat instead of beans. It's meat. Everything else that goes in it, your green beans, your onions, your sauce, and all that. So everything is the same with chili, but no beans. Because beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot, kind of thing. That's what they say, anyway. And hello, Brandon. How are you doing? Uh, it's like the weirdest break. Do I even have a brown that's color or close to that color? I'm doing pretty good today. I wish I could win the lottery or the some casino game and make $1 million, but other than that, I can't complain. I can complain that this marker is dead. Never mind. I have a complaint now. This marker sucks. That's not right. 7.9. That's too brown. All right. I don't have the right browns. I have all of these browns and not the right one. That actually might work. For part of it, anyway. Wow, somebody took a like away, as I just noticed. They unliked the stream. Alrighty. It's going to be one of those days again, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you. Nala Cat is all I'm going to say, because that's a long name. How are you doing, though, Nala? What's everybody's favorite character or moment from the show, if you have one? I've not watched the show other than like the Netflix live action version of it. So, and also it's been out for too long for spoiler warnings. If you don't know, you're probably not going to know. And if this spoils it for you, I apologize. But what is your favorite L moment? What's your favorite Death Note moment overall? Who's your favorite character from Death Note? Do you think it could have been changed or done differently, in your opinion? I made it to 90. Holy shit, that's quick. You're jumping up. I haven't watched it either, Cats. I only watched the live action version because of who they cast as Ryuk in the live action was Willem Dafoe, and then they totally didn't use his face. Willem Dafoe, if you get a chance and you want to do some weird research and go on Google, look up Willem Dafoe and then type and say Ryuk, and then look at Ryuk next to Willem Dafoe without makeup, and guess what? Willem Dafoe was made to play Ryuk. All you would have had to do is give him some contacts, some makeup, and he would have been perfect. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Why? What's CapCut? It's just not working. Well, let's get you to 100. So Or let's get you there. Katz is trying to get to her 500. She's got 30 more to go, she said earlier. So, uh, that'd be. I'd like to get Katz over. I'd like for both you two to get to 500. I think it'd be really good. That eye is bothering me so bad, but I don't have anything to fix it. Actually, I want you to have 3,000. Well, on your other one, you have like quite a few on your other account, right? So, what do you use this account for versus the other account, Haru? I don't know, curiosity wise. So, I only ever have I have two accounts, but one of them I don't do anything with other than like stuff on here and go through and like stuff on your guys's uh, posts with that account. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, you got adoring fans there, Haru. That makes sense. Because of the yeah. Hey, you know what? Opportunity to try a different one or a different reference or any of that kind of stuff. I know that doesn't help out Hellbat, but look at it as the opportunity of doing a little bit something different, doing it a little different now. I sketched Ryuk like last year, but never did anything with that sketch. I just left it. It just sits in my book now that I think about it, and I don't ever show it off or anything either, really. Yeah, that's awesome, Haru. Do you have you're close? Well, you've got one of the benchmarks to get monetized. Do you have the 4,000 watch hours or whatever and stuff? I know you're not old enough for it, but I'm sure your parents could sign off on it. Maybe anyway. Well, if they don't care, then have them. I think there's a paper or there's something that they can sign to give you permission so that you could get monetized. Maybe I don't know what it is, but I was watching something about it where parents, kids who have a channel and things like that, that some way somehow they get monetized or enough to get monetized that the parents are like, yeah, that's cool. I always think it's weird or interesting. It's like I had an idea when I was a kid of motorized roller skates or rollerblades or something like that with a motor on it. And I remember I told my dad about it, and there was this thing where you could like 1-800 invent help thing, and they would like send you out a thing. You drew it out, you gave them your design, and then they would give you like help you get patented and help you do all of that kind of stuff, right? For it. And I remember I got the I got the kit in the mail. My dad looked at me. I had it filled out, and I needed a adult at that point to sign off and like send it in or whatever. My dad looked at the what I had designed, told me I was stupid, that would never work. And here we are, a couple decades later, and you can have motorized scooters and bicycles and all that other stuff because someone had that same idea I did. So, oh shit, 550. The way that I did it was getting the live streams, doing live streams, because you're never going to get it off your shorts unless you magically get the 10 million, the 3 million and 10 million lives or whatever. That's why I swapped away from doing just nothing but lives. Was because I realized that there was no way I was ever going to get to the like 3 million, 10 million watch hours that I needed for my live or through my shorts alone. Hell, the highest I ever got on that was 200,000 hours in the 90 days or whatever out of the like 3 million that I needed. So that was never helpful in that aspect. Um, is it a nerves thing, Hellbat, or is it like just all the time stutter kind of thing? And I'm not trying to make fun of you because, like, again, I was telling everybody about it earlier, or yeah, I stutter, and sometimes it's way worse than others. Um, but yeah, so and for the most part, if you just explain that out loud, like, hey man, bear with me. I stutter, and it's sometimes I get tongue tied or tongue twisted or however you want to say it in that aspect. Most people will be cool about it. And if they're not, fuck those people. That I understand. Well, take the break that you need, cats. What do you mean you've been flopping? Well, if it's just a nerves thing, Hellbat, you can definitely. The more you do, the better and less nerves you'll have, if that makes sense. When I first started doing this about November of last year, I was terrified, terrified of it. And I know I got so messed up and tongue twisted and so otherwise stupid sounding for sure. And all, I know I don't sound the greatest now most of the time, but like, um, I understand. I understand about the stutter. But if it's a nerves thing, it might resolve itself a little bit if you just, just doing it. Because the more you do it, the easier it gets, or better it gets, or less nerve wracking it is. It used to take me about an hour and a half of like psyching myself up before I could even do it live. And now I can just hop on and talk to you guys or draw or whatever because I'm not as in my head about it. Yeah, no, I know what that meant. I was just, I know that part of it. I was just curious on like what was flopping on it, like, because. So you remember when I did Amazing Digital Circus and I had to promote you, Cats, and Vox to fucking mods because we got all those like 3,000 view, or there was like 3,300 views on one of those paintings from Amazing Digital Circus stuff, and now I can't get back to over 1,000 for any of my lives. And it's not like I'm not doing good material, or like I understand the other day when I painted Bub from Day of the Dead, why not a lot of people watch that. But I also don't understand it because Day of the Dead is still popular. It's still an anime, or it's still a movie that people watch regularly. But I do know that sometimes it's subject matter, sometimes it's time of day or whatever that you post stuff. But that's why I've been posting double videos on my YouTube, is because I'll get one YouTube video, I'll post one. Next thing I know, it has like 100 views. Nobody's seeing it, nobody's liking it, but you guys, or a couple of you guys. And then I'll repost it, and I'll even post it and say, "Hey, I'm just posting this to boost it in the algorithm because, uh, the algorithm hated it." And I think that's been helpful, but also it's a pain in my ass because why can't it not? Why does it have to do it that way? Well, I mean, the algorithm and stuff is what I'm bitching about there. Your Chinese accent was showing. You don't really have an accent in your videos, Cats. You kind of sound like you're from middle of nowhere, and that's a good accent to me to have. Like middle of nowhere is always been a good accent to have in my opinion, because I don't want to sound like I'm from the fucking South, right? I don't want to sound yeehaw, rad'em cowboy kind of shit. I don't want to sound like, I never wanted to sound like I was from Alabama, right? But then again, I only lived in Alabama when I moved to Alabama when I was a kid, and I lived there for 30 years. So you think I would have a more of an accent than I do, but yeah. But part of that, like a Chinese accent, isn't so bad because or the accent in that vein, like somebody from Italy speaking English has the Italian accent, or it and whatever is kind of neat. And like English people from England, Luna probably has a neat accent from because of England. Uh, Well, the accent, you know what I'm saying, is the accent of middle of nowhere is you can go anywhere and people will understand you, and they're not going to make fun of your accent. We call it like a Midwest accent here in America. A Midwest accent usually is that they don't have a drawl, they don't have a twang, they don't have a cadence or a pitch to their voice or whatever. So yeah, because talking is hard. It's very very hard. Your voice is fake. My voice is fake. Oh, your voice is fake. Okay. Yeah, talking is hard though. It's very hard to deal with, and like at least in my experience, it has been. Like I'm a person, and like okay, so when I'm at conventions, I have to talk to people constantly. So that's where I had to start getting it in my head that this is like me talking at a convention, and not me talking in front of a panel of people because I've only done that once and that terrified me. But I would like to start getting back to doing like panels at conventions, especially if that leads to me getting free convention tables, so I can sell my art. I would love to do that, like do a PowerPoint presentation or, hey man, this is how I paint my art. Or if they give me an hour, hey man, this is how I do this whole process. Look, um, that shit might be neat. But that's one of the ways that I had to address or like look at me doing uh, this and how I talk to it is like I'm at a convention. So that helped me get out of my head a little bit in that aspect. Um, but like I know when I was in high school, talking out loud and talking in front of people, nope. That's all, folks. I would be a stuttering dipshit in that aspect because my nerves are like way gone, right? My nerves at that point are like fried, and I'm just terrified because talking in front of people when I was younger was horribly hard. That shit was it was difficult. Yeah. So thank you, Haru, by the way. Some of it gets easier, some of it does not. From what I've noticed and gathered in my experience in life, is some of it gets easier, some of it definitely does not. I know doing this has gotten easier for me, talking to you guys, and then not only talking to you guys, but then filling the silence of a live or story time, telling you this, telling you guys about this one time at band camp kind of thing, that stuff's gotten easier though, and I have to practice again. I'll just say it, it's 100% practice again. Oh, cut finally working for you, and you're sitting in the dark. What do you mean? Why? Oh, it's like middle of the night for you, isn't it? Ooh, hi, Naomi Smith. How are you doing, Naomi? Why? Is it because you did the eye emoji thing to annoy her? Because I'm pretty sure that's like a trigger, a warning for her at this point. I don't know why it is, but It is. I'll just fix it that way. So when's everybody's school start? I know a couple of you guys said you're starting like next week. A couple of you guys are starting next month. Because I know I'm going to lose quite a bit of you when it comes up. Hello, Nami again. Bye. Be back. See you in a minute. Eye emojis. Oh, so if you guys went to the community and you guys saw Percy, that okay, so Percy was Crystal. Crystal met Percy first, and then I met Percy after Crystal. But for the last 2 days that we've gone over to the park to feed the pigeons and stuff, Percy has just straight up come over and landed on my hand. And just like, hey, I like you. And I literally sat there the whole time at lunch feeding him French fries today. And then he, at one point, decided that without French fries, he was just going to come and sit on my arm or sit on my hand because I had my arm out the window, just sitting there, while Chris and I were talking. And then there's Gary or there's Percy. He just landed on my arm, and he's like, "Hey man, you got any more food?" And I'm like, "Got any more food?" Hello, stay. Pregnant man emoji. Well, good luck, cats. I think you got this. I think you got it. You got this, cats. I'm doing great, Stay. And again, thank you guys specifically. You, Vox, Cats, Rui, any of you guys that decided to like make something and post it with and Haru, you guys that made a world of that was just so awesome. So thank you, Stay. Thank you, Vox. Thank you, Haru. No, because I can't give you French fries from a distance. It's so hard to like send them out. I would give you French fries though, Haru. If I had some French fries and you were here, I would give you French fries. And that goes for all of you. You know that. But yeah, that made me realize that I can't. I've got to figure out how to make things better because you guys depend on me in a weird way, and I depend on you guys. Not in a weird way, you depend on me, but you guys have decided that you like this, and it's something that I need and want to keep going. So also, I was talking about it at the last live. I still have no idea, but what would you guys want to do as like a special extra sketch vault this month? Because I still got to figure out next month. And October is going to be whoever wants to participate in the whole sketch vault thing. I will be posting the prompt for all of October as soon as Crystal and I get them done. And you guys can draw or do as many of them as you want. But if you post it in the community with the Sketch Vault Showcase hashtag, I will post it in a video at the end of October of people's submissions for their Sketch Vault Showcase stuff that month. That's how that one's going to work. September, I don't know. October, but October is going to be where we did like I did the magnets. So yeah, I was thinking about that as doing something. And especially since the last showcase or the August showcase was like so soon. It is the 11th, right? Yeah, yesterday was the 10th. Is there something special on the 11th? I wanted to do this on a 5x7 originally, but I only have one of those, so I can't. I gotta wait before. I gotta wait to payday before I can get any more. Also, I don't know if I'll get that size again or what. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna try to focus in on. I need to get some 4x4s so I can do a little bit of those again. I think for Days of the Dead coming up, I'm going to do more. I'm going to take all of my spray paint stuff. I'm going to take all of that. I'm going to try to sell all of that. Like every bit of spray paint that I have almost. Or anyway, I want it gone. Or at least the ones I'm selling anyway, I want gone. No, I don't have a clue, Stay, for this month's Sketch Vault. I have no idea. That's why I was asking if you guys have any suggestions or something. I would rather it not be Has Been or Hell of a Boss if that's all the same. Just because we've done that a lot. So, and then for October stuff, I don't know for September what we're doing yet. It may be horror related. Well, no, because I'll already be the conventions at the beginning of September. So I don't want to do another beginning of the month one. So don't know for September yet. October, Crystal and I are still finalizing all through 31 days. And if you have suggestions for that, like too, please post those in the community. Suggestions for the Sketch Vault Showcase or for the October Sketch Vault. Because that's 31 days. October is going to be a 31-day one. And again, you don't have to do all 31 days, but I will be. So. So you finally got the cat done. That is awesome. Keeker? I don't like either of those two, Luna. Keith plus Marker. No. I don't like either of those, Haru and Luna. I'm not a fan. Well, what was it the other day we were talking about it? I'm the marker blender now, or some bullshit is or whatever. I don't remember how we got on that. I was talking about it with pencil blender being the pencil blender, and then I was doing all that work on Doctor Doom's helmet of blending in different shades and highlights and lowlights, and that was a pain in the butt. Pain. I, yay, you got it done, cats. Keith with Mike and Michael Jackson. What is it with you and me and Michael Jackson? Huh? I've got to know on that one. What is your fascination with me and Mikey? I'm not mad at it, Haru. I'm just curious. Oh, speaking of which, Crystal and I might watch that soon. It's on our TV, one of the streaming platforms we have. I think Stars. It's on Stars, so we may be watching the Michael Jackson movie pretty soon, which I'm kind of curious on because, like, I've been alive. I was alive through most of Michael Jackson, his life and shenanigans and things like that. So I wonder how what the movie will do because like I know it's good. I've heard it's good and everything. I just don't know what they cover and don't cover about Michael Jackson's life or what they say or don't say or say wrong. You know. Okay. Keithson. You want to know what's real messed up? No, I'm not going to tell you. Never mind. Actually, I will. Fuck it. It don't matter. Uh, no, I don't. I don't know if I should tell you or not. Honestly, I don't know. Anyway, hello, the Corv. How you doing? What up, the Corv? Oh, so one of the things Crystal said for us to do the other day was we were going to flip this table around. So put this end on the other, like over that way. And yeah, you're not going to put Luna on fire for it. Oh, you guys know what my middle name is. You just don't know what my middle. You just don't know. You know what my middle name is. So that's what I was going to tell you. Yeah, flip the table. Okay, Shinzo. Yeah, no, and cats, flip the table, flip it around, like put this end on that way, that end, like physically pick it up and flip it. Hold on. And I'll answer you in a second, Shinzo. So table, this is the end that I paint on. Ta-da! Break the table. And then Shinzo, I've always done art in one capacity or another, here and there, drawing, painting, or drawing mostly. I didn't paint anything until I got married, and long story short, I didn't paint anything after two paintings when I was married to my ex-wife. Um, and then I got divorced from my ex-wife, and I needed something to do that was a positive outlet. So I started doing spray paint art because of a video game that I was playing. So I tried my hand at spray paint art, cutting stencils and layering the spray paint that way, and realized that I was good at that and I could do it. So I did that for a while, and then I went from that to this. And this is a lot of practice, 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 because I've never been very inclined to this style of art until last year, this year, and literally just drawing every day. Um, since 2014, though, I've wanted to be a full time artist, one way or the other, and now I'm trying my hardest to make that happen. Uh, Now I'm hitting it later in life, which sucks, but is what it is. Uh, but yeah, I have tried. I've done art my whole life. I've just never been committed to doing art until later on in life, until I got divorced and I needed a hobby and I needed something positive for me to put my emotions and anger and my sadness and my all of those feelings that I had when I got divorced into something that wasn't like going out to the bar, getting drunk, and possibly losing my driver's license because of a DUI or a or something like that, right? So I started painting, and then Crystal and I got together in August of 2023, and she bought me art for art supplies for Christmas and told me I needed to do something with it, and it's been a journey since that day. So, yeah. No, I did not start off though being an artist. Uh, yeah, okay, so Buffalo Bills table, right? This is my Buffalo Bills Mafia table. See, it's even got legs, right? And then oh, not flip the table. I didn't mean to flip the table. And then hayacha, and it breaks because Buffalo Bills fans jump through folding tables at the football game. So if you guys ever are bored and you really, really want to laugh at dumbass people that are Buffalo Bills fans like me, not me particularly, I've never jumped through a table, but me as in I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, hardcore Buffalo Bills fan, in fact. Uh, I would totally jump through a table if I was at a Bills game. Straight up, 100%. I will be honest with you. I will jump through a table if given the opportunity at a Bills home game, a Buffalo Bills home game. I would love to go see Buffalo play in October here in Las Vegas against the Raiders, but I think those tickets are expensive as shit. And then I would also either that or go to LA and watch them play. I think it's the Chargers this time. Last time it was, or it might be the Rams again. I don't remember who they're playing. They're playing the Rams. They're playing in LA a week before they play here in Las Vegas. So I would love to be able to go see them, but I can't. We're not going to be able to afford those tickets. So we'll watch it on TV or go to the one of the Bills backers bars that day. Oh yeah, I would. Oh, I would fucking love to go to a Bills home game. I've never been to a Bills home game, even though I lived like 30 minutes away from the stadium when I was a kid and lived there. But my mom went to a game, and then she went to the game for Buffalo. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, that's not happening. But Buffalo Bills fans jump through tables because why? Yankees. Um, oh yeah. What time is it? It's 3:20. Okay. Te amo. Te amo, Keith. Right? And my name is. Did you just say gay gasp? Like, oh my God. Okay. Story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. Where is it? Facebook. 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 Please don't make me. Oh, you're going to make me do it all hard way. Who is that? He looks familiar. I don't know who he is. Beastmaster? He was in Beastmaster? Ooh. But you're in Chicago, so you don't count. I have a story time about gay gasp. Um, so where are these guys at? Where are these guys at? Where are these guys at? Are you kidding me? Where are these dudes at? Oh my God. How do I not have the picture of these guys? Aha, there it is. There it is. Okay. So these dudes, all four of these guys were gay guys that I met at the convention in Las Vegas, right? And oh, which one? It was him. This guy right here. He saw my painting of Scar and called it that I gay coded Scar perfectly. And I thought that was like the funniest shit I'd ever seen or heard because I didn't realize that I had done that until after he said it. And then I could not unsee it. So, yeah, that was that. Those four dudes were some of the funniest like customers we had at the convention. And just awesome dudes in general. Like they were funny as shit and everything. But when he saw my Scar painting from the Lion King, he's like, "You did it perfect. You gay coded him and stuff." And I was like, "Did I?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, you totally did. You did the hand on the chest thing and all that other crap." And I was like, "Oh shit, okay." So yeah, that was funny or interesting anyway. But yeah, I gay coded the Lion King and didn't even realize it. But that dude was 100% right about Scar from that movie. So now that I think about it, but it took a gay dude telling me something about it for me to go, Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. So fun, 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 fun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, no, I thought that was so funny. Those guys cracked me up though when they came to the booth, and they came to the booth like 4 or 5 different times, and they brought the other two guys that were with them back and talked to me and Crystal quite a bit. And have to say, I always like it when people come by the booth at a convention and you don't make the connection like like this isn't going to be your lifelong friend or anything kind of thing, but you do realize that this is, if you met this person outside of the convention, you'd probably be friends with these people. And those dudes were definitely that concept. They were definitely like, if I met them at Walmart or something like that, and I was talking to them, I would totally go like hang out and have a cookout and shit at their house and like shit like that, because those dudes were just funny as shit, man. I'm honestly surprised one of those dudes didn't come on one of the live streams though, because he wanted me to paint Mad Madam Mim from Disney at some point, and I will, but he needs to come to a sketch request. Yeah, Mad Madam Mim. You guys probably don't even know what that one's from, do you? Sorcerer in the Stone, by the way. Oh, thank you. I had lots of practice, you know. Also, this brand marker, Vox. I don't know if you can get it there, but Tombow. This is like a water-based paint, so it gives this really cool shading effect now. And then adding a little bit of a darker shade to it is yeah. It's a kind of a nice. That Tombow though, definitely recommend uh those if you want extra shadeness. Hello, Halloween boy. Halloween boy. Halloween. Hi, Crystal. Oh, Crystal. We have to fix death soon. Next month we're going to run out of badges. Uh, I'm painting L from Death Note. Halloween. How are you? Or what are you up to? Um, So, or working on Death from L from Death Note. I've got to meet the Crypt Keeper. So that means Crypt Keeper art will be coming soon. You guys know what the Crypt Keeper is? Tales from the Crypt? Probably not watched it, but it's the show first and then 2 movies. The 2 movies are varying degrees of goodness. I love Demon Knight from Tales from the Crypt, but I do not care for Bordello of Blood as much. It's good, but it's not good at the same time. There's a whole lot of problems with that movie. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. You will kidnap pins. What kind of pins would you guys want? Like, Lovely Owl from Pencil Blender gave me the one that she uses. Not gave me, she didn't give me it, but she gave me pictures and showed me what brand she used and how it works. And I would love to do that, but I don't know how we would take this and print it down into like a pin like that big or something like that. So it's something we're working on, or we're still brainstorming, trying to figure out how to do it, or if there's a way that we can do it through a company or what, we're trying to figure it out. Because anything that I can do to try to get sales going is what we need, And I did hear you guys the other day when you were talking about pins and something else like that. Not stickers, but yeah. Ooh. That's a good one and a nifty one. Well, I've got a blend. Which nifty? Which nifty? Because I think I've painted nifty more than I have painted any one character, honestly. I do believe that I've painted more nifties than I have any character. I'm curious on that now, actually. I think that might be the case, that I've actually painted more nifties than I have any other one character. Yeah, that seems more legit. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Batman. I feel like Cats is going and checking to see if I've done more nifties or not than any other art. And if that's the case, thank you, Cats. One of the reasons that I don't mind ever painting nifty is if I don't sell it, Crystal will take it, because she loves any of the times I paint nifty most of the time. So I will have to get actually all together all of the nifties that I have painted for Crystal over the last 3 years or so and post all of them in a video. You did after Alistair nifty painting. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go and look at which one that is, because now I need to. Oh, I'm curious. Curious. Why is that blue now? Do 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 do. April 16th. Shit. Oh yeah. Heart hands. Heart hands. April 16th. All four of you. Well, hell, that's only it's the mod show. Nobody else is in here. Aha! This nifty. That one. Right? Hi, Nezuko. Welcome back. Yeah, that one, cats. That's crystals. It's actually. I don't have a shoe on. Hi, writers. How you doing? Hi, writers. Thank you. Yep. Crystal even got it in a frame now, so we got a great name. Yay! 2 new ones. How's it going, writers? How you doing? I think that one would be a cool one to make a print of, though, for sure. Yeah. Hi, Slushy. Thank you. You shot it in real life. Do 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 do. So, question. I might not do it this tomorrow or what. Light, Ryuk, or who next from Death Note would you guys want me to do? I might not do it like right away because I need to get some stuff done for Days of the Dead soon. But yeah, who would you guys want me to paint next out of Death Note characters? Absolutely. I have not mentioned it. Thank you, Slushy Face. Slushy. Well, thank you, Slushy. Yeah, I have not mentioned that, Crystal. So thank you. I always forget that. Ryuk. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay. He's on my list anyway. It was Ryuk, L, and Light, and I decided to do L first. I don't know why I decided L, but Ryuk would be a cool one to do. So no problems on that one. Thank you, Slashy. Bye, Crystal. I'll see you in a bit. Is there any other anime, video games, comic books, stuff like that you would like? I have lots of things, so I always try to ask when new people show up if there's anything in particular you like or don't like or whatever art-wise. But hopefully, I most of it anyway. I think, or at least a lot of it. What painting is this year or today? One 154. It'll be 154th painting of the year. I am going to do something special for 200, I think. I don't know yet. Maybe not. I don't know. Anything over 250, though, this year will be like, yay, money. All right, Ziggy, I'll take you out in a second, buddy. Give me a second, okay? Da, 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 da. Actually, we're just going to come it on. Okay. Not Dark Knight. 610. Yeah. That's what we should do one day. Auction painting or something like that. I don't know what that would pertain to, but yeah. Anyway. Oh, and guys, again, thoughts for if you guys wanted to do another Sketch Vault showcase this month. Ideas. I'd love to hear some. Or I'll just, we'll just wait till September. That's fine too. Middle name. She does. It's okay. I swallowed wrong. Oh no. I'm dying. Damn it. That hurt. I do not want to draw me with MJ. No. I don't want that. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. But I'll tell you what, everybody could do their version of that. Maybe if you guys want to do Michael Jackson, you guys could all do your version of Michael Jackson. Kat's already did hers. All right, I gotta take Ziggy out real quick. So Ziggy tax. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's what they used to tell me as a kid. Oh, this is good. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why that song stuck in my head. Yeah, that song is stuck in my head, and I apologize for that, guys. It needs to go away. I need to watch a Tales from the Crypt episode or something. Yeah. Come on, Ziggy. Please rain. Please rain. Ziggy text time. Yeah, I wish it would rain. Oh, I wish it would rain. It's not gonna rain. We're not playing right now, Ziggy. I can't. He's trying to grab his leash and take off running with it, but I won't let him. What up, gaming? Taking a Ziggy break real quick. You're not missing Ziggy tax time there. No. Boop. Boop. No. Nightmare Freddy. Hell yeah. Yes. Please give them here. Please give them. Please give us the rain. Please give us the rain. Nightmare Freddy. Nice. Well, I cannot wait to see it. Right now, I'm working on L from Death Note. So, yes, I booted you in the leg. Come on, you gotta go. You got to go. He's not listening to me. My eyes or Ziggy's eyes? Because Ziggy's eyes are really pretty. My eyes are just not really, but whatever. Beat the dog. Here, you gotta get up. Ziggy, you are being the most uncooperative dog today, entangling yourself up. And all right, we're going in. Ziggy's being a dick. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've only been told that like 4 times in my entire life that my eyes are pretty. So, and you're the 4th. Some random lady one time, and then like 20 minutes later, some other random lady, and then Crystal, and now you. Well, not and you, or not Crystal in that order, but around the same time, So interesting. Yeah, like 4 people in my entire life have said I had pretty eyes, and it's always a shocking thing. So thank you. Hell yeah, gaming. So Ziggy didn't want to cooperate. He just wanted to go out and play, and I'm not playing yet with him. So, Ghost, what up, Keith? Welcome, welcome, guys. You guys just missed Ziggy tax time, but I'll do it again right before I leave. So, here in about 40 minutes. What is number 2? Oh, yes, Keith, number 2. Yes, yes. What up, Ghost? I finally listened and or decided to do start this. So sick already from back at for 2 days of school and you're already sick. Wow. That sucks. All them fucking booger flipping kids. I'm saying that in like a mean way, and I don't mean that. But I do remember being in school and like one person has a cold, they come to school because they're stupid or they don't know, and then everybody has the cold and crap. Yeah. Sorry, man. That sucks, Ghost. Hope you kick the sickness quickly. All right, go. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. And anyway, pet. Go lay down. Shit. Pet. Somebody's gonna say something mean about this. I like it, but I think I'm already in fear of the asshole comments. I think we're at black line work now. Okay. Pet. I am. I'm about to start the outline now, actually. I have like 45 minutes, right? I have a little bit over 45 minutes. So. Yep, I'm finishing this one now, cats. I'm getting started on it. Uh-oh. Flies suck. Shoo fly, don't bother Luna. Shoo fly, don't bother Luna. Don't bother Luna. Don't bother Luna. Luna. Luna, Luna, Luna. I don't know why I'm singing that, and I apologize. It's not like the fly will care what I'm singing and telling it to leave you alone. Although that would be cool, like, be like, no, no fly, no spider, no whatever torturous insect thing may bother you. And it actually worked, but it'd be some like magical magic. Hello, Sebastian. Hell yeah! Thank you, Sebastian. I've been. You guys have asked me enough about this character, so well, Death Note in general. So I'm going to be doing Ryuk and Light, and I may or may not do what's her name, Misa, the blonde girl. I may or may not paint her. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. It just depends. Honestly, it depends on if you guys think I should or would, or you want to see that character. Because I don't really know if she's more than eye candy service, fan service type character, to be honest with you. What up, Tokito? You're Akira. Or you're Kira. Hi, shit. Yes, her. L. It is L. Yay. What up, Tokito? How you doing? Yes, Shinzo. What's your question? Or ask away anyway. I got a question. Is it gay to crack the homies? I don't have a question. I'm doing good, Tokito. I was down in the dumps and then I'm doing good. Tomorrow it'll be Keith. Oh yeah, that Husker mask is fucking awesome. Cats, Crystal saw it again the other day. I showed it to her, but I showed it to her on like my YouTube or whatever, and it popped up on her YouTube this morning, and she was just giggling about the Husker mask so much too, by the way. And I love that Husker mask still. You know that the bad thing is, cats. I'm gonna tell you right now, your Husker mask was better than some of the cosplay stuff I saw at Level Up for Husker, and that's kind of that's definitely saying something about your ability there. And I don't know what we mean by crack the homies, Shinzo. So yeah, your Husker everything was better than a bunch of people's I saw, or like Huskers costumes and cosplays that I saw at Level Up. Just the mask alone is already better than some of the cosplayers that I saw, and that just says how good you are at what you do in that aspect. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused on that question completely. So I can't I don't know, and I can't answer that question. I don't think. Oh no. Of course. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that shit, Shinzo, if you're still here, because I don't have a clue. I do have that. Maybe it'll work. Hey, I need one more like for 40. So give me a second. That'll make me happy. I'll be right back. I'm setting my TV up in the back room to do. Aha, 40. I was the first and the 40th. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's probably better we don't. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and probably say it's better we don't. No. Or they're really thinking about their question now. I don't really know. But it's probably better we don't know. Hi Tin. Hello, Tin Pan Boy. How are you doing? I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just looking down. Hello again, Keith. Okay. It's some weird. So I had an idea of what it could be, but I'm not saying it out loud. And I don't know if that was what they meant, Shinzo meant or not. And again, just one of those don't know, not not going there kind of thing. I yeah, don't know, so I'm not going there. Not opening up that can of potentialness worms. I will say that some of the like jokes between people and friends and stuff like that, yeah, is are great and all, but some of them are like, what the fuck? Bye, stay. Get some good sleep. I hope you get any or good. I hope you get good sleep anyway. And I really, my head. Need my head to stop hurting. I really wish it would rain so bad. I do. God, I wish it would rain. It would make my head feel so much better if it did. Hey, 41 likes now. We doing some. I don't know what that is that I just tried to sing. I'm sorry. Tell me something. That was what it was. Tell me something good. Dream about hand. I living like I used to love thunderstorms, right? And the rain, and then the sound of the thunderstorm coming in, and the like rolling thunder, and the feel of that and stuff. But it always did give me a migraine. But the difference is it rained, and then I would get relief, and I would feel better. Here, it builds, and I don't feel better, and then it will just blow away. It just blows away, and then we don't get rain. So I miss rain so much. Hey, Bet. How'd your Ryuk? Have you restarted or redone your Ryuk, or are you just saying fuck that because of the coffee incident? think anime will help your skill out too, Hellbat, by doing for perspective stuff in that aspect. So no, that makes sense. Itchy, 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 itchy. All right, listen, I gotta do something to fix that. Actually, no. No, because then I would have a migraine for that for most of the year. Like constantly. So I'm good on that aspect. Thank you though, Cats. I do want to see there though. I would love to come there and visit. I want to go a bunch of the places you guys live and visit, to be honest with you. I've seen where our countries are not happy with each other right now. Vox, by the way, I saw something the other day. Your leadership in your country is not agreeing to something until this happens, and I agree with him in that aspect. The leader of your country, guy. Oh yes, yes, yes. I agree. Uh it's something about the. It's just politics between, like, hey, we want this to happen so that these other people will agree with it, and Vox's country's like, no, we need to get rid of all of this shit because these people suck. And I agree with that statement, is these people suck, because at the end of the day they're murder citizens. So no politics in that aspect. Just honestly have to agree with the leadership there, and that and for that, because it's a issue for not just them but everybody in that area of the world. So maybe, I think that might be his name, their name. I don't know. I just saw something about it today because it was talking about. I saw something on the news about it, is all, or on like a news thing, that we were not in agreement about something because, yeah, I don't understand all of this shit happening in the world right now, with people fighting people and around the country, around the world, over some shit. Like, I don't get it. I wish people would just get along and shit, but that's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm listening to Tank from Cowboy Bebop in my ear right now because I had to get that song from Tales from the Crypt's opening theme out of my head. It was like on repeat for some reason. Hi, Kissy Wizard. Hi, Wizard. Okay, well, that's up to you then. I am the beholder, Wizard. You can keep your comments and negative things to yourself if you want to. But thank you for deciding to say something. Hmm. Okay. Thank you, cats. Hi, Kissy. How you doing? Somebody is trying to ruin your morning, cats. That sounds weird to hear my voice in the back of my head like that. Mm-hmm. You okay, cats? You don't have to delete it. Still like it though. It's every time that somebody doesn't have any abilities art wise is the ones that always want to like run their mouth. Well, that doesn't look right. Well, it's, cool. Doesn't look right to you, but like, I don't know. Sorry for me complaining about that, but I had the dude yesterday on TikTok. That's one of the reasons I don't ever go on TikTok much. Say something shitty. Well, it was a great coloring. Your proportions suck. Or great coloring. Your anatomy sucks. Or some backhanded compliment thing like that. Like, oh man, that's amazing. I can't do that, but if I could, it would be better because I would do it this way. Kind of shit. Have you ever noticed that about like in your negative comments from people that don't have any artistic ability or any
real form of like knowing what the hell they're talking about in that aspect, but they're the ones going to tell you what you're doing wrong. That's always amazing to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, cats, but thank you for dealing with it and being awesome. I'm sorry that the rest of everything has not worked right for you. Cap cut and that kind of stuff. I wish that it would have done what it's supposed to do. Oh, yeah. How many did I have? Yep. How much? How many do you guys got? Ooh, very close. Higher, though. A little bit higher, but very close. Good guesses, actually, on that one. Maybe the sea. It's my father's daughter. I don't even care who's my father. Boom! Pinned comment of 17. Oh, Butthole Surfers. That's a good song. Fox wins. So what do you guys think? Faster, she says, slow down. 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 Slow down, sorry, guys, I'm singing. Thank you. I like it. I wasn't a fan of it for part of this process, but then like I like it now. And I know it doesn't look like the anime or whatever, but it's my version of it, and I'm fine with this. So do do do. She's my cousin, but she's so sweet loving anyway. Sun Dragon. Thank you. Hi, Sun Dragon. What is your? I mean, I can draw your profile picture probably, but I'm not drawing people's profile pictures. And yeah, I'm not drawing people's profile pictures today. I just did this. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't really draw people's profile pictures very much because they're that big. Because they're that big. And even when I click on them, they're that big. So that's why I don't really mess with people's profile pictures very much, if that makes sense. It's nothing against your profile picture or anything. It's 100% to do with I can't see them. They're that big. So the only way I could do a profile picture for somebody or draw profile pictures for somebody is if it was for, like Kat says, a commission, or you sent me the picture that I can go off of and use. Coming down the mountain. Don't mind the sun sometimes. And it shows. And taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. And a man in shirts. I'm fucking that up. Sorry. Other people's eyes. Butthole Surfers. Guys, if you've not heard this, it's called Pepper by the Butthole Surfers. Totally go I recommend listening to that. All right. And now we're back on Ziggy Tax time because I'll presume some ashes, some will die. I'll presume shifting through the ashes. Down the avalanche, coming down the mountain. Hey, Summer, Summer, what's up? We're on Ziggy Tax time, so Ziggy Tax time, and he don't care. What are you doing, Goofy? Oh, okay. Hi. So, Summer, when you said hi, HAI, it translates it to 2 on my channel. It's Ziggy. What up, Summer? Or Sun Dragon, what's up? What's up, guys? It's Ziggy time, but so go pee, dude. Go handle your business. There you go. Ziggy is pretty awesome. Oh, 2 wiener dogs. Lady just walked by with 2 wiener dogs. And now he's gonna play. You got a couple minutes to play, dude, so get it out. I don't know why he barks like that when I tell him go. Beat a dog. Beat a dog. Beat a dog. Do 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 do. See? Ziggy sit. Ziggy lay. Ziggy. Will you listen to me? Oh, a teddy bear? Yeah, well, Ziggy's a great dog. He's just dumb sometimes. His birthday's coming up. His birthday's on the 22nd, by the way, guys. Yeah, Ziggy's birthday is August 22nd. Okay, something smells good there, so. Yeah, Ziggy's birthday is August 22nd, by the way. Oh, early birthday. His birthday is in 11 days. Yeah, 11 days for his birthday. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, can you post it in my community? Because, like, and again, it would be, you have to pay for a commission of that one kind of thing. I'm not just drawing it. And if it was a sketch request, I don't do people's profiles usually on sketch requests. So, wait, yes, no, birthday is the 22nd. Yeah, I mean, that would be a commission based thing. Move, son. That would definitely be like a commission based kind of thing, for sure. So, yeah. So, all right. So L is done. I'm happy with L. I got to seal him and all. So, but 154th painting of the year. I do have a question. So I got to go in about 10 minutes. The sketch vault for October. Okay. Everything but this kitten. And I just threw death on the ground. Death. Okay. So actually, let me go grab the whole thing real quick. Or all of what I have. So I can show it to you for the month of October. Okay. Of course, I've got this all messed up. That can go there. That can go there. We'll do it this way. All right. Now, here we go. October 1st, October 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Finished on the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and then I finished this on the 24th. But again, this won't be the same way. Or you guys don't have to do it the same way. That was the 20th? 20th or 18th, 19th, 20th, I don't know, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, but I don't have these anymore. Angel Husker or Husker Angel. I don't remember which one was which right offhand. And then 29, 30, 31. So that was my October. Well, thank you, Ben. This is my other art, spray paint, and then my other art. A bunch of canvases that I've done recently, art that I've done recently. This is what I just painted today. I don't have Lobo. I did have a Lobo, but I sold it. It was a commission last year. I got a Lobo commission and painted it. But DC, I have Superman right there. Do I have? Oh, you thought Lobo? You thought Kratos was Lobo, right? You thought Kratos was Lobo. I just realized that. So yeah. Yeah, it's Kratos from God of War. So I did do a. Oh no, I did do a Lobo last year. He was at the beginning of like last year. I can show him to you real quick. Hey, there he is. So please work. Actually, I'll just skip through. Lobo. I think that was an 8x10. Or 7x9. 9, some weird size. I don't know if I can't remember if that was a whatever or not. I really don't remember what this Lobo was now. I think it was an 8x10. So yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway. Lobo. Also, again, if you guys can, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Very, very much. If you can, go to my shorts, go to Popular, and watch that video. This one. Watch this one. Just Demon Slayer stuff, but I really, really, it's like 800 away. Angel Dust, he's my baby boy. I have Angel Dust. There's Angel. There's Angel. That's one of the magnets. Actually, that Angel Dust is one of the magnets that's missing. Angel Dust. Angel Dust. Also Angel Dust. And that one's signed. Yeah, that one's signed. I use Posca and Guana mostly. Here's my Poscas, and then this is Guana. It's a like a Chinese off-brand of Posca. Even so, Posca, where this one says acrylic, in the rainbow, Posca says the same thing. See, they're like knockoff brands of each other, Posca and then Guana. But I have 120 different colors of that. Plus these 3, which is 36 more. So yeah, I use Posca and Guana a lot. I have Grabby here that I use sometimes, but I don't like it as much. And all of my stuff is done like that, except like these 4 over here. That's spray paint. The Big Nifty is spray paint. Yeah, he's a great character. See, Angel. I met him. I met the voice actor, so everything on that one is signed. So Cherry Bomb, Box, Val, Vivian, Angel, Alistair, Nifty, and Charlie are all signed by their voice actors or Vivian. And yeah, he was super cool. So like, yeah, I think, is that the... Oh yeah, so Viv, after she signed hers, she was the last one. There's Blake, there's Angel Dust. There's Velvet's voice actor. Yes, tomorrow is sketch fault show or sketch request. There's Kamiko Glenn. There's Joel. I'm from fucking Florida. Vox. Hey, there you are, Vox. Amari. Yeah. But yeah. And then, yeah, a bunch of stuff. So, you die, I die. I have not done a Hunter S. Thompson picture. No. And I live in Las Vegas too. So that would be kind of on the nose. There was a big mural for Hunter S. Thompson out in Las Vegas at one point. But no, I've not done it. Well, actually, it wasn't Hunter S. Thompson. It was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas version. It was Johnny Depp, of course, but I got to redo Blitz too. Okay. What kind of bird this time, cats, or is it going to be a surprise? Yes. Yeah, there was a big mural on Main Street down here of Johnny Depp's Hunter S. Thompson done by Recycled Propaganda. Not Recycled Propaganda. Is it Recycled Propaganda? What is down there? It is Recycled Propaganda, is the artist who does it, did that one. All right, Zen. What do you think? Yeah, I think that's who did it. Recycled Propaganda. Oh, yeah. Recycled Propaganda. He does neat work. He's based out here in Las Vegas. That's his stuff right there. His shop. He did the art for it. Let me see. Fear. Let me do it this way. So, oh yeah, there it is. Okay. What up, Gasly? So yeah, there you go, Ben. If you're still in here, this is actually on down on Fear of COVID in Las Vegas, actually. So there's the painting, though, guys. Today's painting. But and oh, this one's cute. You'll like this one, cats. Oh yeah, here's another one he's done. The same guy, Recycled Propaganda. He's a really cool artist. He's a British stencil artist. Living out here in Las Vegas. And I followed him when I lived in Alabama, but never. I talked to him once or twice, but then yeah. Yeah, he's got some weird art. Recycled Propaganda's got some weird art. Okay, so this one. All right, this one honestly is probably one of his like more powerful pieces, in my opinion. And this is on his billboard, or it's like on the side of his building that he owns for his studio. And there was a bunch of problems with cops out here where they were doing something at one point, like a bunch of them in force, and they were all parked in front of that mural. And there was a picture of all of them parked in front of that mural, and I just like, oh, okay. So But yeah, on that note, we have to go because I got to go pick up Crystal. I think we got to go buy cat food and some other stuff for the boys. So yeah. But like I said, on that, I'm going to head out. This is today's painting. And that's the second one for the week. And I don't know where Ichigo went. Oh, there he is. So Ichigo was yesterday's painting. There we go. There. Now the glare is not so bad. I wonder if I do all 5 or 8x10s this week. I don't know. But all right, guys. Well, I will see you later and have a good one. It would be awesome though if I could get the 3 more likes to 50, but it's not going to happen. So hit the like button if you guys haven't. Anyway, because I know there's somebody in here that hasn't. Oh, there's 3 of you just gone. Anyway, bye guys.